Question number 51. What happens if a cell bypasses the G1S checkpoint with DNA damage? The correct option is option C. Cancerous growth. Bypassing this checkpoint can result in uncontrolled cell division, a hallmark of cancer. Question number 52. Which gene is known as the guardian of the genome? The correct option is option D. P53 gene. The P53 tumor suppressor gene prevents cell with damaged DNA from dividing. Question number 53. Abnormal mitosis can lead to? The correct option is option C. Aneuploidy. Faulty mitosis can result in cells with abnormal chromosome numbers, which is aneuploidy. Question number 54. Which phase is most radio sensitive? The correct option is option D. M phase. M phase is most vulnerable to radiation due to active chromosomal movements. Question number 55. The RB protein inhibits the cell cycle at? The correct option is option C. G1S checkpoint. RB prevents the cell from progressing from G1 to S unit until conditions are favorable. Question number 56. Mutation in which gene leads to retinoblastoma? The correct option is option C. RB gene. Mutation in the RB gene causes retinoblastoma, a childhood eye cancer. Question number 57. Which term describes division of the nucleus? The correct option is option A. Karyokinesis. Karyokinesis refers to nuclear division. Cytokinesis is division of cytoplasm. Question number 58. Down syndrome is caused by? The correct option is option C. Non-disjunction. Non-disjunction during meiosis lead to trisomy 21, causing Down syndrome. Question number 59. Mitotic spindle failure can result in? The correct option is option C. Unequal chromosome distribution. Without a proper spindle, chromosomes may not segregate equally. Question number 60. Colchicine affect mitosis by? The correct option is option C. Inhibiting spindle fiber formation. Colchicine disturbs microtubules, stopping spindle formation and thus mitosis. Question number 61. Chemotherapy drugs often target cells in which phase? The correct option is option B. S phase. Most chemotherapeutic agents target DNA synthesis in the S phase. Question number 62. Which protein promotes apoptosis if DNA damage is irreparable? The correct option is option C. P53 gene. P53 cannot trigger apoptosis if damage cannot be repaired. Question number 63. The major checkpoint for detecting spindle attachment is? The correct option is option C. M phase. The M checkpoint ensures chromosomes are properly attached to the spindle. Question number 64. Which enzyme cleaves coenzymes during anaphase? The correct option is option D. Separase. Separase cleaves coenzyme, allowing chromatid to separate in anaphase. Question number 65. Aneuploidy results from? The correct option is option C. Non-disjunction. Non-disjunction leads to abnormal chromosome numbers, aneuploidy. Question number 66. What is the role of APC C anaphase promoting complex? The correct option is option B. Degrades cyclins and initiates anaphase. APC triggers the transition from metaphase to anaphase by degrading securin. Question number 67. What does karyotyping help detect? The correct option is option C. Chromosomal abnormalities. Karyotyping shows number and structure of chromosomes detecting aneuploidy or translocations. Question number 68. Meiosis produces gametes with. The correct option is option B, half of the original DNA. Meiosis reduces DNA content to half, essential for sexual reproduction. Question number 69. Failure of cytokinesis can lead to. The correct option is option C, multinucleate cells. Without cytokinesis, the nucleus divides but not the cytoplasm, forming multinucleate cells. Question number 70. Mitotic index is used to measure. And the correct option is option C, percent of the cell in mitosis. Mitotic index, number of cells in mitosis divided by total cells into 100. Question number 71. Which stage of the cell cycle is targeted by the vincristine? The correct option is option C, M phase. Vincristine interferes with microtubules during M phase. Question number 72. Which checkpoint prevents entry into mitosis if DNA is damaged? The correct option is option C, G2. The G2 checkpoint checks for the DNA damage before mitosis begins. Question number 73. Apoptosis differs from necrosis in that it is. The correct option is option C, controlled and programmed. Apoptosis is an orderly and clean process. Necrosis is messy and inflammatory. Question number 74. Which is an example of haploid human cells? The correct option is option C, sperm cells. Only gametes, sperm and egg, are haploid in humans. Question number 75. Tumors are most commonly caused by. The correct option is option C, mutation in cell cycle genes. Mutation in genes like P53, RB, cyclins, etc. disrupt cycles control leading to tumors. Question number 76. Which phase of mitosis ensures equal distribution of genetic material? The correct option is option C, anaphase. In anaphase, sister chromatids are pulled apart to opposite poles, ensuring equal distribution. Question number 77. What prevents premature progression into anaphase? The correct option is option C, securin. Securin inhibits separase until APC degrades its triggering chromatid separation. Question number 78. What would happen if a cell fails to replicate its DNA during S phase? The correct option is option C, mitosis would be blocked. DNA replication is essential for mitosis. Failure halts the cycle at the G2 point. Question number 79. What happened to telomere during successive mitotic division? The correct option is option C, they shorten. Telomeres shorten with each division, eventually leading to the cell senescence. Question number 80. Which cell type is most likely to be found in the G0 phase permanently? The correct option is option C, neurons. Neurons exit the cycle into G0 and generally don't divide again. Question number 81. Which enzyme maintains telomere length in stem cells? The correct option is option B, telomerase. Telomerase extends telomeres, giving stem and cancer cells extended replicative ability. Question number 82. Which cell division process occurs during gametogenesis? The correct option is option C, meiosis. Gametogenesis involves meiosis to produce haploid gametes. Question number 83. How many DNA molecules are in human cell after S phase? The correct option is option C, 92. Each of the 46 chromosomes is duplicated. At that barabar 92 chromatids, DNA molecules. Question number 84. Which statement is true about meiosis second? The correct option is option C. Sister chromatids separates. Meiosis second resembles mitosis. Separates sister chromatids. Question number 85. What is the role of the metaphase plate? The correct option is option C, chromosome alignment. It is where chromosome aligns before being pulled apart. Question number 86. Which cell type has a high mitotic index? The correct option is option C, cancer cells. Cancer cells divide rapidly, showing high mitotic activity. Question number 87. The division of the cytoplasm is called? The correct option is option B, cytokinesis. Cytokinesis divides the cytoplasm, usually after telophase. Question number 88. Which checkpoint controls spindle attachment to kinetochores? The correct option is option C. M phase. The M checkpoint ensures proper spindle chromosome attachment before separation. Question number 89. Which of the following occurs in telophase first of meiosis? The correct option is option B. Homologous chromosome arrives at poles. In telophase first, homologous chromosome reach the poles and cytokinesis obtain flows. Question number 90. Which disorder is due to meiotic non-disjunction? The correct option is option B. Down syndrome. Trisomy 21. Down syndrome is due to failure of homologous chromosome to separate. Question number 91. Cells that fail to pass G2 checkpoint will. The correct option is option C. Undergo apoptosis or stay arrested. G2 ensures DNA integrity. Failure halts progression or triggers program death. Question number 92. A somatic cell in metaphase contains how many chromatids? The correct option is option C. 92. 46 duplicated chromosomes, 92 chromatids during metaphase. Question number 93. Mutation in p53 is most likely to cause. The correct option is option C. Uncontrolled division. p53 loss removes checkpoint control, promoting chimerogenesis. Question number 94. If meiosis failed to occur in humans, the offspring would. The correct option is option C. Be tetraploid. Fusion of two diploid gametes would result in tetraploid offspring. Question number 95. Which stage of the mitosis is the shortest? The correct option is option C. Anaphase. Anaphase is a rapid process building of chromatids and migration. Question number 96. Programmed cell death is primarily regulated by. The correct option is option B. Caspases. Caspases are the succinous protease in apoptosis. Question number 97. In cancer, which cell cycle checkpoint is commonly defective? The correct option is option B. G1S. Cancer often involves faulty G1S checkpoint cell divide despite damage. Question number 98. During which phase does nuclear envelopes reform? The correct option is option C. Telophase. In telophase, chromosome decondense and the nuclear envelopes reappears. Question number 99. The main role of the centrioles during mitosis is. The correct option is option C. Spindle fiber organization. Centrioles help in organizing spindle microtubules during cell division. Question number 100. Failure of meiosis in a zygote will result in. The correct option is option D. Infertility or embryonic death. Defective meiosis lead to gametes with abnormal chromosome numbers, often incompatible with life.